Well, I got a little critter with a sassy stride walking real slow with her tailgate high. Tight, she's sleek, she don't roam far, sleeps in the bed. Might be in the car, she calls, it won't. Still scratch and stare like that. Yeah, talking about my type of the cat, don't you? Bring her straight, you mess around, she won't come and play. She's got style, she's got a bite curl up close in one night. You can laugh, you can guess, and treat her wrong. She's gonna leave a mess, aren't you know? Alicia, no strings attached, that's my one and only type of sea cat. Never to get her groomed, but she don't sit. Still takes a free hand and windshield. Don't chase dogs, don't flash a stick, but she'll tear up bugs and scratch real quick. She likes cream from a mason jar and naps on top of me, but she'll tear up the rug, scratch my heart. I bet she's nice, strong, in the rodeo, in the feathered hat. Still talking about my type of the cat. Type of the cat with fire in her eyes, don't care much to realize she's thinking runs the house. She makes the rules, don't make a mistake for the one of those fools. Wild, she's sharp and really fat on board. I love my type of the cat now. If your mind went somewhere else, well, that's on you. If you may be so cold, I'm talking about her. Too soft for you, but she got that heart. Type of the cat curled on my chest for all you. I'm talking about for her. She's too see, she don't care. No doubt, getting dressed from some scratch to midnight. Now she's the queen of fortune, welcome man. So raise your glass, tip your hat. Song about my type of the cat. Hold up and hot. Frame all big, chains hanging off, with my bumper set. But I'm not worried about the wells or the crunch. I'm dreaming about that derby lunch. Oh man, Sam's got the grill. Been smoking briskets since Friday night. Potatoes sitting, chilling in the back, right next to the floor, full of Shastas and snack. It's derby lunch down by the pin. Grease on the hands, but don't quit. Take a break from the pig and the crash. Fill it up, burgers and bash, where the ribs fall off and the tires real cold. The coleslaw colder than a late night shot. It's mail made through the chew like car. We put it on the harder than derby lunch. Grandma chilling in the roasted pot smell. Whether you like it or not, it gets tossed. Lunch grandma's chili in a roasted pot smell. Whether you like it or not, gets tossing. Footballs by flatbed truck. Someone eating beans in a welded glove. Stuck cornbread stack on the old mustard stain. No license plate landed. Got jerky on a Ziploc bag and a raise out bag with a meatball flag. It's derby lunch, down by the pits, grease on hands. Don't quit, take a break from the bang and the crash. Filled up burgers, bash, where the rims fall off and the tires roll in the coleslaw. Colder than the late night show. It's metal made through the cars. It's punch, nothing made harder than derby lunch. They say main event is the final show. Metal and metal, but wear that all. Here for the sauce and our shirts. The stories to tell, be the kings in the junkyard show. It's a derby lunch, derby under the sun, or storm where the grills stay hot and warm. Take a bite before the next one. Come chewing like a chip with busted thumb, where the fires ribs fall off and the tires burn like coal. The best kind of glow, smoke from the tires and barbecue. It's metal made, it's in a world bad, we crunch, yeah, live in the derby lunch. Gatorade, I was sitting on my desk, coffee in hand, when fans spun loud like a machine band. The screen went black, alarm started to wail, looking like my hard drive were setting sail. Gatorade, oh, it's running hot, lights flashing, giving it's all mirrors, I'm breaking down as dark. The fade gets nothing in the life through the full rate, drives and sink there, start to fight, rage crying in the middle of the night. Bites and bites are dancing in the spring, that's your dreams when I jump. Gatorade is on running, hot, lights flashing, giving it's all. Got mirrors breaking down, starting to fade, guess what, I'm living through the full on raid. Pulled the plug, but what, way too late. Chicken at the server gate, got to need a plan, maybe 2 or 3, my files be lost for eternity. Now keep the back up 200 miles away, but you never know when raid. Play one wrong click and you'll be joining the derby parade. 4 lost hard drives and computer raid. Let it speed up, lights and all glow, Colonel. I'm in YouTube, packets flying through the next SSH in my prompt inside. I'm the root, it's in the beast of the home of the cash. To the cash, it's a dance with no fear. Linux runs my world 24/7 all year. Chrome's jobs ticking like a DJ West Coast band. Style logs in with log rolls in. That drive aches, but network saying every little pen got a ring. Open screen here, just penguins inside a box. Open source love on the data. Tired from demon dreams to red hot flame. These are distors play in the sand. On the root of the bees in the home of time so long. Forget to shame from the bash to the cash. It's dancing here. Linux runs my world 24/7 all year. Grab for the NC of code. Shoot it on my way down. Open road. If you ask me why, serve no truth. It's Linux life and what I do. Got a number in my head, won't go. Let me go burn it like rubber drowning. Red dirt road, 14.5, and that tank's still slow. But I will chase that mark. Come the motor flow. Could be a check, could be a wait, could be one. Still my fate, every mile is closer to the death. That's 14500. Thermometer 14,500. That's the line where the steel meets soul and the gears all grind. Stacking bills or pounds or RPMs. This is the number running through my limbs. A cola coaster, and subside. That's 14,500. Where I'm bound, trucks way down with logs and dirt. Tires humming like they're throwing a fit. Axle grown, but I don't slow. Never waiting down the road. Maybe it's dollars, maybe it's cents, maybe it's how many more I can make. Every sunrise I rise to make that 14,500. Yeah, that I repeat, 14,500 powder deep in the rest of my rig. In the sheet where the weight our final goals. That number carved in through frost, through fire, through mud soaked ground. That's 14,500 where I'm bound. Could be the load dropped at the mill. Could be bill that's overdue. Could be a dream for a way back when, or just the pressure I am breathing the end. So punch that clock, I clip that. I'm back up that ashes and heart up. Every pull, every shift, I make it number. I just can't stack 14,500, call it a number. I love to hate, but I'm all on a dream. Cross the land, chainsaw mine, and a bare knuckle hand. I don't care what I lost or what I found. It's 14,500 where I'm bound. Sam's Ford dumb dually truck. Sam's got a truck with a busted gate. Rest on the bed and nothing but fake. It's a Ford dually dump truck with a cold black hole and climbs like hell out muddy hole. Stacks puff smoke like a chimney. Whitetail lights crash, but they still burn bright. 6 tires grind and the gears all thump. It's nothing meaner than Sam's dump truck. Sam's dump truck, Ford dually dump truck. Burn to hole, gravel brick or contact ball. Tailgate claim, electric, bill, punch, drumming, dirt, pines, right after lunch. It's no chrome, it's no joke. It's just diesel breathing, redneck love. Drop to drop through the sweat and gum. It's the sound of Sam's dump truck. Truck got to use from a man. Dwight paid in cash on Friday night. Fire clutch, slips, brakes, wine, loud but that rig. Make Sam proud. He held rock from the country line, clear looks with a shovel and spine. You don't ask why, just pay on time. You get dumped with a warning sign. Sam's Ford dually dump truck. Truck loud with a long rattles like country song. Frame is bent hard from the work it's seen. Still it lays dirt like a toaster machine. Got no lift kit, not no fun. Just sweat stains seat and dash full of junk. But he gets there with the front end dump. That's a song of Sam's dump truck. You can't hear it coming before you can see that rig. Now I'm hanging like a twisted twig. Sam's at will with a cold black brew. Sailing one more loud and it's through. No folks talk with a shadow truck, but they haven't shoveled out 10 tons of muck. Sam is laugh with a beer and smile. He's been dumping hard since way back in a while. Sam Ford dually dump truck built to stick through the ruts in the rain with a busted sweat. It's not college, no shine, it's old. Still in with collar and bug from a quarry to the landfill. Just raise the beer to Sam's Ford dually dump truck. It was Tuesday morning after the 2-day rain. Back top down, clay bound lane. Said, got it, kept devil. A but that mud looked dear. And the sky looked clear, backed it in slow, felt the tailgate dip in the rear. Wheels spun with a grinding slip, hit the gas, just coughing, trunk, and that dually dump truck song. How, what the fuck? We let it sink down with it a shrug. We are pulling out 10-ton tug, axles deer in the coffin thing. Truck got to wait it on. The cold hard mud, let it sink, let it swallow, let it drown, let the mud wrap tight till it holds it on. No chance, no winch, no four-wheel drive load, just let it sink. To get unstuck, we tried boards, we tried brakes, we tried jack from down, tried three cousins with the rope tied down. One slipped, one lost a boot, and Sam let us smoke and just watch the clock. Simple, you fight that earth like that, you wait till the ground is good and flat. When the oil pan rests on the mud real tight, that's when she'll pop out. Just right, let it sink, Sam said with a grin. Don't rush nature when mud this tight. That's when she'll then leave it out, let the saddle in. Freeze up when the mud sticks and let it sink, let it barge in the mud. Then we'll come rock her out, come break a dig. No tow truck clunk, just a patience and a prayer. Bottom gunk, trunks come just to laugh and stare. Tell Sam pulled from the cooler up there. We drank and waited and watched Mary piss on the windshield. So the sun came down. Till the mud said you're fine. No steam in the morning. Threw on the board. Sam filled it up. She fell down and said, see you boys, that's how you done. Let them mud loose, fly, don't try to run. Let it sink that old man way. Don't fly deep outside. Sometimes stuff just means you have to stay and wait for the dirt to move. And don't start rolling out. Power, gotta get out that old zero diesel song. Let it steam, yeah, it's a lot. Sometimes the only way out is getting stuck. Our wife, she isn't gone till Monday, he won't even know. With a smile like trouble and a heart gone cold. I haven't, shouldn't have turned you down round, but I stayed that night. Got caught in the arms of borrowed wife with a ring, still a dancing in the two-heart. Borrowed wife, she isn't gone till Monday, he won't even know. With a smile like trouble and a heart gone cold. I haven't, shouldn't have turned her down round, but I stayed that night. Got caught in the arms of borrowed wife with a ring, still a dancing in the two-heartbreak song. She said, it's not the love, just borrowed time, but I lost. She wasn't mine. She didn't have turned her down round, but I stayed that night. Got caught in the arms of borrowed wife with a ring, still a dancing in the two-heartbreak song. She said, it's not the love, just borrowed time, but I lost. She wasn't mine. He showed up early, boots on the floor, my truck out front, her dress on the. I climbed out the window, heart beating like a knife. Should've played with fire or a borrowed wife, like a glass of sin. Sweet going down, but it burned within. You think it's a game till you pay the fine for a night too close to what is not yours. To find out, I drink alone. I just tight, learned my lesson once. Wild night, sun and shine, but they're not right. Like the division smile of a borrowed wife, another man, and another song in your head. A piece of it. Next time love knocks, I'll check twice, cause I had enough of a borrowed wife. Truck, 4 o'clock a.m. and motor home. Still wheels rolling over ice and snow. She's heavy with her, got fire 2 feet, bringing danger back. Gold to the folks in need. Oil truck rolling, slow and wide. Heading on roads with a ghost and ride. Through the snow, through the flood, to the mud. That oil road pump for the oil truck. Coffee in hand, diesel in the veins. It's not glory, just dirt and chains. Back road twist. Back road twist, like a serpent's track. But I'm not stopping. Ours is slowing down. Oil truck with a belly full of flame. No flames to shine, just my name is your touchdown. From the tents to the farms, I'm cold in the mug. We would pick up tires from the oil truck. So the reason loves to stay back. I'm wrong. New video won't be coming back, but some of them gotta ride. So we've gotta ride through the midnight fog in the mountainside. boots with copper and heel. Drove his rig through the timber and steel. Give me pine or give me hell, but I don't bring that tamarack mount. A pink rig where don't cry. He got vertel, saw red dry. Every load came short in one day. No tamarack stacks for Ray. No tamarack for Ray. Not today, not ever. It's too cold in the heat of desert one. He'd rather take juniper, maybe something from Ray. But don't waste your wedge on tamarack for Ray. Back in 95, he lost his land to a lie. Maker's slick hand, sword he rebuilt with bark and flame. But tamarack log just aren't the same. He drank his coffee black and still waited for that chainsaw thrill. But the kid thought, world down his way, just don't shook his head and turned away. No tamarack for Ray, not today, not ever. Says it smokes too thick. I'm in snowbound, December hell, chop lurch, and pine till it's gone gray. But stacked a quarter tamarack for Ray. Some said he got foul mouth, but saw that tear. He tried to hide tamarack. Will burn in the cabin down, took his app to town. So now he rides with a cold stairway past the camp where the saplings die. He's not as bitter as my dad, but he will say no tamarack, not for me, not for Ray. No tamarack for Ray, not today, not ever. It goes in the grain. It's one you will remember. It will warm his bones in another way, but you won't want that rare for tamarack Ray. Blood with the bringers, generator like a drum. Angels from the mother, parts of the night, and a 10-gauge horn to carry the light. Hard nose skinny cables for the dirty grinder. I need a proper thick fit, muscle kind. From the shed to the pit, my grinder shine. That heavy duty extension, cord wire rubs just fine. 10-gauge horn, black and bold, carry the grind through the bitter cold. Wrapped up tight with rubber soles. Don't flick their heels out of rolling high. Cold, heavy duty, dreams on copper line. That copper cord hums like power line. Runs through mud, tracks it through fire. Still it gets strong like a line. Bear up the wire. Got tools to run and beer to chill. This backyard pine pushes through. Folks laugh at the price I paid, but never melt when the grinder blades. No smoke supply when amp runs out. That 10-gauge cord never tells a lie. Take much. The choir, thick and proud. I mean like undercloud. Takes it loud. Don't make a sound. In world power. Inbound. Don't give me no chord, no twist. Don't make a sound, it's the whole world power. Inbound, don't give me no land chord, no twist. And king, I need that jack, thick as Sherman tank. Through sawdust storms and metal rain, that line steady in the strain. I've seen chords burn and pop, but this piece is always cool. The chip piece flood. Working hard, and your lights go dim. Hit chords like mine, and plug it in. 10-gauge wire, my lifeline row. Run through the door and down the wall. Working hope, extension of blues, colors or whatever. It plugs and control. Heavy duty love from wall to plug. That fire in my outer drug. Ray was born where the pine trees grew tall near the tubex past the logging hall. Lodgepole pine was in the bread and board. He and hauled it all in a flatbed for flat from him to the bitter root line. Stacked that with a string cable and 2 chains just to over the load and a prayer in the dirt. He stacked that 3-strand cable and 2 chains just to over the load and a prayer in the dirt. And that flatbed through a single stick, lodgepole in the flatbed for burning pine oil, trims and that 4-speed roar stacked to the sky with the timber load, rolling through the dust down the mountain road. Folks say he's bold. Out he is a man with a heart of gold. And back with bins or that board, by that board. That's the lodgepole Ray and his flatbed board. And he doesn't run diesel, doesn't trust no chip, says it's carbon choke, keeps it strong, man grip. Got sawdust boots and a burlap coat and a cedar too big hanging. Sawmill was the sideways grip. Then the heads break out to the again. Lodgepole Ray, flatbed board, tailgate clapping like 2 sticks short. Pine knot stack. And then actually born, hauling every inch of that wood. Have born a 8-man crew with no wild reward. That is lodgepole Ray and his flatbed board. They offered him money, they offered him chrome, but he just laughed and said that, that's blessed, that the bitches see torn, but that see more life than that's firstborn. Now that's 19 Parks fight that old solid shaft. Fires up that pan and lays on his back. Look at the sky breathing slow. Circling long. The trees are got somewhere to go. Lodgepole Ray and flatbed board. Snap on his hands and still choke built from the wood carved from the land. He didn't need much, his tool didn't play. Out where the green melts, the old road, that's where you'll find it's heavy load. No man more true, no pine ignored. That's logical red, it is 5 and 4. Red for red, writing songs all day without pay is not the way. Had to saw in his hand, cutting firewood deep in no man's land. He drives a dually or GMC tractor, just rips through the hills on his two-door rig with camel hood. It busted light, but the tires are okay. No GPS, just Ray in the trees, in the scent of Redford. In the breeze, red for Ray, GMC strong, cutting cords like a man born free. From the down to till the dark and the mountains shades. That's Funeral Tracker earns its pay. No chrome, no flex, no sponsor name. Just pine, pitch, dreams, and 2 rack 4. But that rating won't trade. Not no for cash, not for fame. The GMC got bark on his name. He is got a thermos full and black apple. Her full of rope or tats. Like a live wire rodeo. But he sings out loud. It is a river falling like thundercloud. Tracker beds, falling rings, and limbs strapped down. Crooked never gives in. He'll run till the sharks give out. Yellow timber with sawdust socks. Red for Ray, GMC strong. Got no fear of a fallen tree. He don't care about speed or style, just needs to feel logging file. A trailer queen, no city bound. That's Rickman rolled, rebuilt, restored, described its tenants, but won't delay, cause it's all over it for red. There's say he once pulled a stuck Dodge Ram with a winch, 2 logs in a worn out camp. He cried today, said it's got to eat the vantage into the timberline. Night now out up to the fog where the wood smoke clean. You'll hear him with the chainsaw sing, and somewhere close through the cedar spray, you'll catch a glimpse of wild red for red. GMC strong, burn through the wild wood like a rebel spree. Long wheelbase with a long flatbed running off gas and diesel. He's all red for till the runs dry. We cut it by hand with a look in his eye. Legend born on a logging die. That's the song of Red for Ray. Some cookies, not your skin. Derby me down slow. Smoking my lungs and still in my. Then running this track through the rain and friend bed. Left and right, but I still hold the line. Crashing through life, one hit at a time. Derby me down slow. Don't blow me away. Let this straight through the sparks. And end of the day, one more lap. One more show. If I go down, derby me down slow. Rust on my doors and flames in my ears. I'm not scared. I've been living in hell. Tires scream loud like a moan, but I haven't thought more. At home, derby me down slow. With fire in the sky, let the crowd stand tall. My eyes say goodbye. At home, derby me down slow. With fire in the sky, let the crowd stand. I say goodbye. One more crash, one more glow. If I say down, derby me down slow. Derby me down slow. With fire in the sky, let the crowd stand tall. I say goodbye. One last crack, one last glow. If I go, derby me down slow. Don't pull my fist. Don't tell my coal. Let me tell my story ball. Crank the throttle, let it roll. Derby my heart, then derby my soul. Derby down slow, like a legend should. Born in loud, on the edge of wood. No fast ride, just heavy throw. If I go down, derby me down slow. I'm not the chrome queen, just battle scarred. Ride welded up dream on driver's side. I'm not chrome queen, battle scarred. Ride welded up dreams on driver's side. Strip down the paint with a torch in mind. I'm not here to cruise, I'm here to wreck. The rest derby me down hard. Don't play at night, send me through hell. When it bags up, plays on life. The rest hit me like fate on with a junkyard car. Take me out, derby me down hard. Cracking glass, gripping, not letting off your line, slipping like a. I came for the wreck, not the victory lap. So buckle up tight, it's full throttle, derby me down hard. Like a freight train wild, crush me down, don't leave me to rot. Bend my frame and take it home. It's got to derby me down slow, hard real slow, no quick, ride won't want to ground, to shake when I collide still on still, but in the sound, give it all, derby me down hard, with sparks in the night, sky left one scream, before I die, no sign goodbye, in a gravel yard, if I fall tonight, derby me down hard, 59 forward, roll out a rust, from a barn in the pines, and it had bullet holes in the doors, bob bars and blinds, flathead growls and frame like war, did not nothing sweeter than a 59 4. Memories, 3-speed of drifter, and trying past isn't built pretty, but built too. She'll take a hit, beg for more, old school beast, that's 59 4. Forward with up, out of frame, been through hell, and some come back the same. Thunder metal not restoring another pain, in 59 forward white, smoke rising, tires snapping, silver pushing through, still unwrapping, she don't stall, just throws it, death crew ride, 59 forward, like the hammer swinging wide, if you're not coming for you, just step aside, color's all gone, but the raise the glass to the 59 forward. Saw him down with the old pine ridge, stepping all careful on the edge of the bridge. Had antlers high and proud like Shred, but red plastic ring wrapped around his gut. He's the tomato planter, Buck, running free, guard on his neck, like a mystery. Folks stop and stare. They're all taking a guess. What's he looking for? Just a mess. Ain't mine, said that's my planter. From June it vanished. The big after the big, now he's out there dancing through the thicket and thorn on the neck of a deer, like it's veggie born. He's a tomato planter, but king of the woods, growing in strange fashion, like only nature could. No tune, no tag, no fear, no bulletproof vest. Just a red ring or shame around his wild pride chest. Some say we should help him take the thing off, but he runs like a shadow through the wind. Maybe he likes it, maybe it's fair. But off he runs like a shadow through. Maybe he likes it, maybe it's fair. False rebel who just don't care. Clean up bug, stuck your way through backyard fences and battles. Okay. Oh, you're weird. Oh, you're wild mushrooms stood, but you wear that garden ring like only a legend could. Bucket of wire, I got a bucket of wire by the back shop door. All kinds of twisted, all kinds of tore. Cover still some rusted near through, just like the way I've been holding to. Bucket of wire, tangled and rough, holding together, wicked tough, fixing what's broke with a spark and fire. Life don't need gold, just a bucket of wire. Use some, patched up the fence last spring. Use some to hang my old porch swing. Wrapped up the muffler on my beat up Ford. Use the latch in the old barn door. Bucket of wire, friends of poor. Not you're pretty, but you're worth so much. You bend, you twist, you never expire. My whole damn life in a bucket of wire. Spools of hope in caffeine can. Twisted fate with callous hand. No chrome, no shine, no frame required. Just me duct tape and a bucket of wire. Wire sitting out in the rain, still holding tight through the struggle and strain. When the world falls down and the furniture looks, I'll fix again with my bucket of wire. Clock on the wall, there's a clock on the wall. Feeling out loud, each second falling like a footstep in a crowd. Keep your hands keeping spinning, but they don't rewind. Just remind me what I left behind. Clock on the wall, don't stare me down. I know running out of time in this blood-soaked town. You don't care, you just mark the fall. Every last dream on that clock on the wall. Some old room, some a faded chair, but the days feel colder when no one's there. I hear it chime, and I feel it string. Clock on the wall, why you so cruel? Ticking through without no love, like a worn out tool. Can't freeze the memory, can't make it still. Just counting regrets. The clock on the wall, try to pull the batteries, try to let it die. Silence swears, it still tells it lie. Time to up top and still don't fade. Whether it ticks or not, the clock on the wall, I see you there, keeping the beat while I climb the hill. One day you'll break, the day you'll stall, but I remember the clock on the wall. Wait 4 hours to drive, took a pill, and swing and shine. Now I'm stuck on the porch, watching time unwind. Keys on the pocket, tires begging to roll, but I'm not gonna end up in a ditch or in a hole. Wait 4 hours before I drive, just sitting here breathing, trying to stay alive. Clock moving slow, it's caught in a slot, gotta play it safe, so I'm waiting 4 hours to drive. But he said, man, if you'll be fine to go, but he wants back his truck through a Texaco. I have got only cooked pizza and flat soda, but I'm not trading freedom for a break like waiting 4 hours before I roll through. Even though that gaslight is on, I'd rather be bored than take that drive. So I'm counting the hours, waiting 4 hours to drive. Yeah, I'm waiting 4 hours to get my time, letting the spot clear out of my mind. One more stretch, one more sight, then I'll grab the wheel and drive it home. 69 Thunderbird. She rumbles awake with a storm of steel, black on black with chrome jaw grill. Suicide door sling with brown pride. She don't drive, she glides. 69 from Thunderbird, screaming down the lane. Built for sin, running out of time. She got no soul and the nerve to crash. The T-Bird leather, bitch seat and moonlight dash. Oh yeah, radio playing Johnny Cash. Big block, eat a cold, out for blood, push the pedal. Once more near the helm, 69 Thunderbird, low and wide, looking like trouble and feel like pain. Not just a car, she's spoken word, and every line aim. 69 Thunderbird, she don't need no neon, no screen, no high octane, just a heavy right foot and twisted neck when she rolls you by. Feel the burn, that old skull forward, you can't return. 69, 68 Thunderbird, queen of the made to run, built for pain, isn't no rhyme, more wild or insane than the fire wing of a 68 T-Bird. Watching the clouds do their thing, had a plan once, now it's gone. What makes the show when camping had to, so went off the path a bit. Shot my lines into pieces, this is my last snort. Kiss me in the shadow, it's out of rolling on. I'm just a bump on a log, taking it slow. Watching the river, you all like the go. Right down trust, along, take it slow. Watching the river, do the go. Life don't rush, and don't jog. I stand real still, just a bump on a log. My friends run wild, chasing the sun. Always move fast, always on the run. But I find peace where the turtles nap, with the fish and pull and backwards gap. I'm just a bumping along, as true as I can be. The world spins fast, but I don't breathe. Me not lazy, I'm just free. Like moss growing slow on an old oak tree. Some folks chase gold, some chase fame. I chase the breeze, a good nickname. Call me the simple, call me the old, call me the living. Just bump on a log, yeah, I'm bump on a log. Taking my time, drinking stillness like I've sipped in moonshine. It's not a race, heart no fog, just smiling wet white. Like a bump on a log, yeah, I'm a bump on a log. Taking my time, drinking in the stillness like I'm sipping moonshine. So what you need, me, I am fair. The air in the June pear. In grasshopper, or no phone, no clocks, no dialogues. Peace and bump on aim. Grandma said, oh Lord, my back stiff, bent down once, and it was all she walked real slow. But now breaks a pile of sweat. Her hands if you're too high. Richard in the chair by the old screen door, rubbing men gay like he's into the forecourt. Heart thrown in when he left. He moans when he stands, always getting old. Wasn't part of the plan. Now I heard Richard does too. Still dancing in the slow. Two juice box. They make crack, they make crap, but they do that with a cup of sweet tea and battle of blue. Yeah, she loves still strong, even when the bones are Tom. Grandma's back hurts, and Richard's too. She blames the garden, he blames the yard, but both stories and medical card. But they hold hands when the sun goes down. They suffer toughest pain in this old town. They are in 72, but they still are at work. Dude, with a pad and a prayer or two. They wake up sore and coffee too. Grandma's back hurts and Richard's does too, but they smile through the pain. These country folks do hold their clothes when the thunder rolls through the, says it hurts to move, but it's not too low. From the front porches swing to barbecue. Grandma's back hurts and Richard's do. So here's to the elders with the stories. Deep men who walk all day and groan in their sleep. They make it stiff, but their heart sharp. And Grandma's back hurts, yeah, Richard's too. Woke up to the sound of sizzling heat. Smell of smoke and shit rolling down the street. Pan off the fire, pit full of flame. It's someone my name. There's a brisket on the block and ribs on the pan. Uncle Ray blowing on a sauce, stand grease hand. The floor fire in the sky. I said I have a Mercury. What a surprise! Barbecue horn grease like morning. Oh yeah, checked out sunring. Got me in from the bone to the bun. We're not playing fair. It's not and wild. It's everywhere. Wake up slow or give me a warning. But nothing hits harder than the barbecue horn grease. That's the morning. The sauce is spicy and the coffee is strong. Grandma's slipping, Patty's singing a gospel song. Grease on my hands, toast on my teeth. Someone pass the napkins. I'm in too deep. There's a horn blowing from the busted van. The smoke stacks and rotisserie fan. It is not no dinner. It's a backyard fight where the breakfast smells like Saturday night. Barbecue horn grease this morning. Oh, got ribs on the table, brisket on the board. Smells sick. I'll strike a chord like a blues man cry to the mean smoke chord. You can't keep your toast. You and your juice all pouring. I'll take the barbecue horn grease every morning. Yeah, I said it loud with no warning. Barbecue horn grease. This is wild grease smoking morning. John Smoker made with that old steel drum, wheels from a mower and a busted bass drum. But if you want ribs, you better know what to do. This thing to let wire that horn on the barbecue. Yeah, the brisket slow, but the setup loud. But you want ribs, better know what to do. First things first, gotta wire that horn on the barbecue. Yeah, the brisket slow, but my steps loud. Built it all on crooked, but still drives that crap. And on the side with a twisted screw, press it on once. Hear the horn on the barbecue. We gotta wire the horn on the barbecue, so folks know when the meat comes through. Smoke on the air and a racket or two, but it's not lit till the horn goes woo. It's a propane fancy or restaurant new. It's backyard fire and a horn busted true. Uncle Dave tried to bite, but it's too soon. Didn't wait for the horn, now he's chewed like a coon. The horn don't lie. It's the pit master when I call when I flares through the yard. You bring the plate and I'll run off the car. Battery held with duct tape, couple off to the per cable, and a drill of fake fired to the radio once lit up the fuse. Now it honks like a goose in the barbecue blues. Yeah, wire that horn on the barbecue. Let the smoke roll deep, let the flavor come through. No timer will do, just that sound of that horn saying meat for two. It's grease and fire, backyard blaze in a horn that wired like redneck glue. If you roll up hungry, here's what to do. Wait for the blast from the barbecue. Just wire up or right under duct tape. And nowadays, my music gets me where I want to go. Cold wind blowing under frost, frozen ground. Still birds cry, but don't make a sound. In the heart of the frost under red and gray. A missile rose at the break of day. He wore no crown, but he rolled with fire. The missile king on a wire. Tight empire, tight empire pulled the code from the bloodstained ring and whispered war through a silence ring. They shot a missile in Russia that night, lit up the dark with a burning light. One man stood as the sirens sing. He was the shadow, he was the missile. Satellites watched, but the truth was thin as a chessboard carved and scarred the skin. He struck in first, but his silence stayed very deep where the fear made. And some say it waiting on when the button rises. But in the cold you can hear the string of the fire cry. Oh, goes the missile king. They launched a missile through the northern sky, painted the scar with rebel cry. No melodies, no song, just that echo it brings of the man who ruled with rebel cry. No medals, no sings, just echo it brings of the man who cried and ruled everything. The missile king. So here's to you, thunder where the should be none. Remember the fire, remember the one that were hold hostage by a born king. name, they whispered Missile King. I saw the reindeer down by the pine, rolling in his eyes, like broken sign. Silver in his, didn't try to run, just stood like dust beneath the sun. Necktie, where the freedom slips, tear made of rust on this velvet lip. Raised here, caught in the fence, once too deep for common sense. Twilight bound with breakness, red, still wearing that barbed wire around his neck. He reached out slow with a gloved up hand, but pain like don't understand. He looked through me like ghosts in smoke, like curse on the earth itself once spoke. Some say he's real, some say it's a dream. Bottom earn in moonlight, cause in between. But I heard the wire, I smelled the pain, where the woods go back. Forgot your name, reindeer, lost and lone, trapped in still, where the wild things roam. Not dead, not free, just cut and check. Still wearing barbed wire around his neck. Now when the wind moans through the trees, I hear his step, I feel him bleed. A legend lives where the brave don't tread. That's a reindeer walks with the barbed wire around his neck. He didn't try to run, he just stood like up beneath the sun that caught tight where the freedom slips, tears made of rust on that velvet lip. Raised here, caught in the pain, when it's too deep for common sense. Well bound with breathless spread, still wearing that barbed wire around his neck. I reach out slow with the gloved up hand, but the pain like don't understand. He looked through me like a ghost in simple smoke, like a curse. The earth itself had once known. He says here's a real something to dream. Born in the moonlight, caught in between. But I hear the wire and smell the pain. Where's the woods? Go back and forever your name. Rock Jameson, Roy's dear, lost and alone, trapped in still, where the wild things roam. Not dead, not flee, just cut and cracked. Still wearing that barbed wire around his neck. Now when the wind moans through the trees, I hear the steps, I feel him bleed. Legend limps where the brave won't break. Torque around the deer walks with barbed wire around his neck.